Hey GenderBlenders. So this is about the fourth time I'm doing this. Hopefully it works this time. Welcome to week 52. Aaron, I'm your host for Sundays, and this week's topic we're talking about, I've done this 4 times and I can't remember. The specifics. How do you know when you're ready for transition, and what advice would we give those who are struggling with themselves to start transitioning? Alright, so the first question, how do you know you're ready? That's a tough question, right? I believe you know you're ready when you're content with all the answers that you're getting from all the questions you've been asking yourself. I've been able to start hormones for almost a year now, and I don't feel like I feel like I'm ready, but not yet. For me personally, I want to take care of all the school issues that have been going on before I focus on a new, starting something new. So that's sort of been what's pushing me to, not being ready. But that also wasn't the case for the entire year. I, went back and forth asking myself questions because, when it's not something that's in the immediate future, not something that, is ready to happen like next week or tomorrow or next month or whatever, then it's not something that you think about a whole lot. But this past year, knowing that I can start at any minute, sort of me personally gets me thinking a lot, and I analyze it a lot, and I think about and I ask myself all the questions I could possibly come up with, and I answer those questions for myself, and I just talk it over with my therapist, and I talk it out with my in my head or with my friends or whatever, and I think that by the end of all that, I think that's something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life, whether you transition or not. Just analyzing it, and I'm pretty positive that if it's the right thing and you start transition, you'll know it. But how are you ready to start transition, like to start hormones or have surgery or anything? Because those are some of the effects are irreversible. So which is pretty much what gets me, because I'm constantly asking the what ifs. What if I'm not happy? What if this doesn't? What if I'm still, miserable? Which it's not going to change the way I look at the world. It'll change my comfort with myself. And you gotta ask yourself what is it that you want it to do for you? Is that feasible? Is it logical? And you gotta. I think you're ready when you ask all those questions and you're content with the answers that you're giving those questions. I think that's really how you would know you're ready. What advice would I give those struggling with themselves to start transition? I would say just keep asking yourself the questions. And when you run out of questions to ask, then you're pretty good, because that means you've gone over pretty much everything you're concerned about. And use your therapist, because they're there to help. And asking those questions, at least according to my therapist, means it shows how serious you are about transitioning. It means you're thinking about it, you are understanding the consequences, you're exploring the possibilities of, whatever. And if at the end of that you still want to go ahead with it, then I think that's when you're ready. Really. Right, Kiwi? Kiwi agrees. I need my arm back, though. So yeah, that's all I have for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to catch everyone else later in the week. and I'll see you guys next week.